Hello and welcome to this brand new episode of Newsmakers, the show where we bring to you inspirational personalities from different walks of life, sharing their success stories. Because at Newsmakers, we aspire to inspire you. My dear friends, I'm your host Simran Nagpal for this series of Newsmakers, and I'm so happy to bring to you a trailblazer personality on today's episode. He is the founder and chairman of 39 Solutions Group. He's a business mentor and a leadership coach. And not only that, he's also been on TEDx multiple times, and there are many accolades that he's received. We are so happy to bring to you this very famous personality, Mr.Basesh Gala, on the sets of Newsmakers. A very warm welcome to you, sir.
Thank you so much for having me.
It's such a fortunate, we are fortunate to have you here, sir. We would like to start with this very important question that we know that you've had your journey so far very good. Like we've seen that you've achieved so much, but success never comes so easy. There must be failures also that you have witnessed. We would like to know your journey so far.
Yes, I'll always share that success is never easy, and more important than success is sustainable success. And for sustainable success, you really need to pass a lot of exams. And in my journey, I have failed, I have fallen. But what is more important is we have risen every time and reached new heights. I'll just share it in a very short frame. My education, I was very sure that I wanted to be an IT engineer.
Okay.
The 2000.com, very exciting times. And then I studied IT. And then after studying IT, I worked in IT for some time from BJT, IIT Bombay, the best of the colleges. And then I felt, nahi yaar, ye apna kaam nahi. This is not my cup of tea. Then I switched gears and went into finance. And then I did my CFA, FRM, worked as an investment banking in New York, London, Tokyo.
Wow.
And after working in hardcore finance, I was like, nay, this is not my cup of tea again. Entire world, relatives, parents, all over it, that you're not stable in life. Then I went into strategy, did my MBA, did my strategy consulting. And then I thought I found my niche, but unfortunately, I had to make a choice whether to come back to India or stay there. And I came back to India, and all my journey's progress was down to zero.
Okay.
But that was a blessing in disguise, because very rarely you will find a person who's extremely strong in IT systems, who's proficient in valuations and finance and cash flow, and also understands strategy, marketing and HR. So whatever failures were there in the past, it was God preparing, destiny preparing for great future. And I therefore believe that you must work hard. Also leave some factor for destiny and God, because they have the best plans for you.
Wow, this is like a blessing in disguise. You've been into so many professions, and now that you're here doing so well, and my dear friends, you see that failures, you do have failures. He's also has fallen down, but then he's here, achieved so much. Now we would like to know about 39 Solutions. No, it's a very different name. I've been thinking of what is this group doing? Do you have about 39 solutions to you? I'm sure there must be a lot of verticals that you're working on.
Sure.
Tell us about that.
Sure. The name 39 Solutions primarily comes from the idea that entrepreneurs must work 3 hours and be able to grow 9x.
Oh, superb.
So the idea was Indian MSME are usually abandoned. Startups get a lot of funding. The MNCs are already established, have brands, have resources. MSMEs are stuck in routine and are facing disruption. So they are looking for one-point solution. They cannot afford 10 different training programs, 10 advisors. They are looking for someone who can guide them, who can mentor them. And hence, in 2012, 39 Solutions was born, which enables entrepreneurs to work just 3 hours so that they can have work-life balance, contribute to society, and at the same time grow 9x. And the second reason for this name 39 Solutions is we have 39 steps that we ask every entrepreneur to follow. And if you follow them, your chances of success increases by 500%.
Wow. This is so different, and this is so amazing to know. We also know that Rise, like you have many verticals, and I know that Rise is one of the verticals which is into trainings and coaching. Now, please tell us, like, are you very, very particular about those kind of entrepreneurs? Do you work with specific industry, or it's like everybody could be your client?
So Rise as a vertical, the name is very unique.
Yes.
If you see its full form, it is Riddhi Siddhi for entrepreneurs, RISE.
Wow.
Because an entrepreneur wants Riddhi, which is wealth. He wants Siddhi, which is fame and success. So this training coaching program is open for all MSMEs, typically those between 2 crores to 250 crores turnover. So those who have already established a business but are struggling to scale up. So we have from real estate, we have from restaurants, franchises, exports, manufacturers, service entrepreneurs. We have from all domains. Our core is to help them become better leaders, make them more productive, identify how they can run good organization through team and systems, and then most importantly, help them scale ethically.
That's really different, and get to know that somebody who is already giving 39 solutions to you has a vertical called Rise, that you can also get, connected to him. If you're thinking that you need to rise in your life, this is the right way. So whenever an entrepreneur is beginning their journey as a startup, and they have something new as a project, so majorly finance plays a big role. They get into this thing that how to start, where to get the investors, and how everything is a tipsy-tory thing, you are also into thinking mode. We know that there is one more vertical that you have, which is into investing. Please tell us about that, because there may be a lot of people who would want to get in touch with you for that.
So just to give a background, in the last 10 years or so, the work that we've done ground level in India, we have launched 4 IPOs, companies under us, 12 SME IPOs, and 40 startups have got valuations through our guidances through this Kuber vertical. And countless of people have got debts and loans and project finance. So we have done our work. We know what we are talking. First step is whenever you start a business, you need funds. Of course, the first source of funds is yourself. If you have savings, your family has savings. But I always say your first investor is 3 Fs. Friends, families, and fans.
Wow.
Throughout your life, even if you're 21 years, if you have led a good quality life, ethical life, people are happy with the way you behave, your attitude, they become your fans, and they are the first ones to help you.
Absolutely.
So when you want to start your business, if your friends are not willing to help you, your family is not willing to help you, your fans are not willing to help you, they could be your teachers, your colleagues, it means you as a leader, as a personality, something is missing. You have not made great relationships. Okay. And that's a red flag for us. The second round of business comes from the business itself. So when you start business generates cash flow. But more importantly, your vendors, your customers, they get inspired. And they are the ones who will be like, we'll give you a big order. We want to be part of your journey. And we have seen that happening. Then the third round of investors are niche mentors or accelerators, who once you have achieved proof of concept, they'll be like, I give you money. But more than money, I give you my connections, because you need sales. You want to get into DMart. You want to start your exports. You need to get an appointment with Ministry for Compliances. So a mentor brings connections. So they put in money, they give connections, and more importantly, every 1 month or 3 months, they give you the danda. So they review you, they push you, they challenge you, and then the journey starts from VCs and IPOs. So this is how the finance journey starts.
Superb. So like you as an investor, like Kuber, as one of your vertical. So that you help them to also find how, like the 3 Fs is amazing. And my dear friends, please get to notice that whenever you're starting your journey as an entrepreneur, 3 Fs is very important. Now, when it doesn't work, he comes up with Kuber, and then you have a systematic approach to how you can get those finances in place. This is what is Kuber doing, right?
Yes. I would also like to share some checklists, because I'm sure a lot of startups, young viewers, struggling businesses would want finance. So if you follow my 5-step approach, in general, you are likely to attract a good mentor or an investor. Okay, and this is a proven thing. We check this 5 things. First is the person himself.
Okay.
It is extremely important. Investor does not bet on the company. He bets on the jockey. He bets on the person running the company, the driver. So your ethics, your execution ability. You may be an Albert Einstein in terms of IQ, but if you can't execute, you cannot implement, you are useless to us. So your personality, your leadership, your ethics, your execution is the first part. Second part, most important we see, is not your product, not your service. Which market are you in? Are you in the tech industry? This is the tech industry time. We are interested. Okay. If you are into something which is handmade, then we are a little conservative in general. Okay. Because most startups fail because they choose the wrong markets at the wrong time. A lot of companies are ahead of time. A lot of companies are copycats and they get destroyed. Third step, extremely important, is what is different about your product and service. Biscuits everyone makes. Parle-G is also making. So are you coming up with an Oreo or you're coming up with a cheaper version of Parle-G. So what is your differentiation of product service? Fourth, very important check is what is the culture? Who are the founders? Who are the core team members? And fifth, ability to network and market. Because even if you are a genius, you are a Kohinoor, but the world doesn't know about you, you will not get sales, you will not survive. So we see these 5 things. If these 5 things clicks to us, we invest, we handhold, and we scale them.
Wow. I mean, you've really given me something to brainstorm. Somebody who's really wanting to start a journey, have those 5 things to yourself, like 3 F's to hey, that's there, do we have. But when it comes to 5 different things that he's given as a checklist, you know where to go and approach. Kuber is the place where they come up and help you as an investor. I am amazed with the way you're working, like so sorted in life. And I'm sure after this interview, there will be a lot of people who will be approaching you because the way you're working is absolutely great. You yourself as a leadership coach and you've been coaching people. Now, I am also aware of one of the other verticals that you have. You're doing so much that I really want the audience to know. So now that you're working on the holistic development of a person, like all the individuals as an entrepreneur as well, I would like to know about this vertical of yours, which is Ari Vayu, which is an Ayurveda wellness treatment plan that you have already. No, what is it all about? What all treatments that you have? Because you're into coaching, you're providing them the finances also, but then you also work on their mind development. Please tell us more of it.
Sure. One thought was, it's very easy to say. It's easy to give gyan. It's difficult to implement.
Correct.
So I took it as a challenge that let me run a successful retail, manufacturing and service business also. Because I can only preach if I have implemented and achieved something in life. So with this, Ari Vayu was born, which means king of life. Ari Vayu means king of life. How do you be a king of life? And the thought was 360-degree wellness is extremely important. So we have a chain of retail stores. We have 25 Ayurvedic doctors working with us. We have 12 Panchkarma therapists.
Wow.
We have more than 900 companies whose medicine, whose products we give. And the idea is our ancient science has a lot of merit.
Good.
If used in the right manner, it can really transform lives. It can give you an absolute blessing. Like Ayurveda says, 90% of the diseases or disorders originate from your brain and stomach.
Absolutely.
So if your digestion is clear and if you're stress-free and you sleep well, you're already 90% better. So simple things like ensuring you have good digestion, ensuring you get good sleep. And there are a lot of solutions for which only surgery is an option. But for example, Ayurveda is amazing for hair treatments, for piles, people who have got very bad knees and are looking for knee replacement. At 1/10 of a cost, Ayurveda can help you and save your money. There are people with back pain, and most importantly, we get a lot of people, women, because of today's lifestyle, fertility issues, PCOS, PCOD, irregular periods. So lifestyle disease in today's generation is because of the stress, no work-life balance. Ayurveda gets a little sense and helps you calm down, connect with nature, and most importantly, it is completely cruelty-free if done in the right manner.
Right.
Okay, there's one big catch. A lot of people there in the name of Ayurveda will give you steroids, or will give you minerals or heavy metals. So extremely important to work with the right doctors, good brands, and this is a vision to be a very reputed, trustworthy, proven brand. So people do not need to go at 100 places. They know that this is the right place, ethical place with proven solutions.
Wow. Now, this is one thing, again, I'm coming back to you with this because I do have a lot of people who have different problems like today's time. Health is, of course, a lot of people are affected. A lot of issues are there. And the kind of solutions that you're providing, I mean, it's amazing to know that at one place, like about 25 centers already that you have. Please tell us where all that you have.
We have mainly in Maharashtra and around Mumbai.
Okay.
And more importantly, 25 doctors are experts in different fields.
Okay.
So we are very, very ensured that we don't like generalists. We want specialists.
Okay.
If you have a skin problem, we have a skin doctor. If you have hair issues, we have a hair doctor. If you have digestion issues, if you're suffering from diabetes, thyroid, cancer. So we have specialists who are MD or PhD on these topics.
Super.
And the idea is we have our own manufacturing unit, we have our own retail stores, we have our own treatment centers. The idea is if we can manage this organization in less than 3 hours a day, why can't any person who has vision, clarity, who has that commitment that I want to deliver value, even they can do it. So anyone who needs any help, if you want to set up an Ayurveda center or be associated with us, I'm happy to guide you or encourage you to do your own business.
Superb, sir. And like you're saying that you're only placed in Mumbai. Now there are a lot of people who are watching you from different nooks and corners. How can they connect with you if they cannot reach Mumbai?
Absolutely. We have a video consultation also where a doctor sees your reports, talks to you. And then we have connected doctors in every city. In Delhi, in Chennai, in Bangalore, we have connected doctors. And we can help you reach the right person. Again, the right person is very, very important because their integrity, their knowledge, their proven expertise. If you go with the right person, your treatment is fine. Otherwise, you may also get a lot of wrong diagnosis which can really harm your health.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is very important to reach to the right person and to the right place. Like we were just told, Mr. Gala just told us that this is the right place where you get the right treatment of Ayurveda. The best way to heal yourself if you have some kind of a chronic disease or you have some kind of a disorder. I'm so happy that I'm meeting you today because there could be a lot of people I can connect you. I have a lot of people who are suffering from different problems, and now that my viewers, I know that you must be thinking that where to go for business solutions, where to get your mentoring done, how to have those investing solutions, and now health is also one of the verticals. And my dear friends, you know there is a lot other things that he is doing. I'm now going to ask him. So we also know that you have founded a foundation by 39 Foundation name. Now, what all is there in this? You are running an NGO. You are working for the society. Please tell us of that.
My parents have always taught me that when God gives you more, don't increase your standard of living. That's very easy. Increase your standard of giving.
Wow.
Have that humility that, this is because of blessings and it's your duty to help others. So in 2018, my wife and I decided to start an NGO, a Section 8 company by the name of 39 EEE Foundation.
Okay.
Which objective is empower, enlighten and educate. So 90% of our focus is education because we very strongly believe educate a child and the child can empower the entire family.
True that.
So our job is pan-India. We are always on the lookout for talented people, but who are struggling or who are underprivileged. And if they need scholarship, if they need to pay their college fees, if they need laptops, if they need some grants, we are always there with them and we give them up to 70% of whatever is their requirement. During COVID times, we have distributed 108 laptops to deserving people because their work from home was happening, remote learning was happening. A lot of people didn't have laptops. There's only one mobile phone which all members used to use. So we have given that. All our clients donate because they know the integrity issue is very, very clear here. We do not take a single rupee for admin or electricity or rent. All premises are self-owned and we invest 30-40% of the charity activities done are invested by my family in this group. Most importantly, you'll be happy to know that we have also taken up the task of 108 blind girls. Our foundation has taken the responsibility. We are blessed to educate them and also ensure their marriage happens and future their career is also set. So that is a 10-year project we've already taken.
My God, I have no words. You are doing so much for the society. And it is absolutely a privilege to have somebody as humble as him. He is doing so much, but still the kind of humility that he himself has sitting here on this platform of ours, it's really evident. I'm sure you all must be noticing that the kind of work he's doing for all of us, like literally for entrepreneurs, for also the underprivileged ones. Now I'm coming back to you for the special sector, which is the rural area. Now that you're doing so much, you're also an investor. Do you consider helping those people who are actually, they have scarcity of money and resources? Do you also cater them?
So India is changing. In the last 3 years, it has changed. Technology, digital outreach. If you see earlier, UPI was not possible. Today, UPI has penetrated 80-90% of India's interior. Today, maximum growth story is in tier 2, tier 3 cities. And next target is, of course, the rural areas because land is cheap there. So a lot of businesses are focusing.
Yes.
Companies strongly believe that Delhi, Bombay are good for networking, but it is getting very expensive.
Right.
To start a business, to sustain a business.
Right.
For example, if someone living in Delhi is able to sell his flat, and if he is generating 4 crores from that, and he just goes to a tier 3 cities, in 1 crore he can have his bungalow, his own office, and use the 3 crores for saving and business investment. And the same opportunities are there because of Digital India. And he can come to Delhi and Mumbai regularly just to network.
Yes.
So we are specifically targeting through Zoom, through Google Meets, through Facebook Live, YouTube Live, such entrepreneurs. And we have a scholarship program for them where we do not take fees. We say that you pay something to charity because free is never, appreciated.
Correct.
But we do not take money from them. We identify such 27 entrepreneurs every year who could be someone from, a rural area doing agriculture, or someone from a tier 3 city, a chai wala. And we mentor them, coach them. And if they have that spark, then we become their investors, we become their partners and help them grow. A case study in point is there was a person in Jabalpur, Madhya Pradesh, who used to run a chai stall, a tea stall. Today, he has 200 outlets in 4 countries in 3 years and a company's valuation of around 25 CR.
Are you serious? And this is through you, like
So
that?
me and my entire ecosystem, our company, our team. So like I said, our job is to enable push. I will give 99% credit to the entrepreneur himself, but they need the right guidance. They need the right connection. They need right access to funds, which you are able to help them.
So we all need that push in life, and of course that hand holding which you are doing for people. It's doing amazing work, and just now that you gave us a testimonial as well. Now I would want to know that any organization cannot work if you do not have a strong team. What do you, as the chairman of this company, you must be having that kind of a structure where you, uplift them, because teamwork is make your dream work. I would like to know how you're working upon it.
So I go to my 39 Solution Group office only once a week for 5 hours. Otherwise, I'm outside networking, creating value, delivering seminars, or just learning. And that is possible only because of 2 principles. First, the most important strategy is build a good culture. Your environment, your vibration, the safety, the vision. Every person who joins 39 Solutions Group must get that assurance that if I work hard, if I work smart here with ethics, my dreams can get fulfilled via this company.
Wonderful.
Because every employee dreams, I need my own house, I need my own car, I need my education of the kids to be secured, I need my parents to do world tour or, do a religious tour. And we ensure that if you work 7 years with us, you are ethical, you're a good performer, you're able to get your targets, we will ensure your dreams come true because we grow together. So our first principle is culture, and treat your performing employees as partners. And second most important principle which people fail is I'm not the most smartest or powerful person in my company. I've hired people who are more powerful, more smarter, more experienced than me, and they challenge me. They say, Basesh sir, this is wrong. This is how it should be. Sir, you have not done your task for this week. Sir, this is pending. Sir, you are not doing this meeting. And that is what is needed because your company should run without you. If your company cannot run without you, you are not running a business. You are doing a self-employed job. So this is a tip I would like to give is invest in culture, invest in team. I would say don't go to vacations 1 year. Don't wear great watches or great cars. Do cost cutting for 2 years, but invest in team, culture and leadership. And that will create a crazy foundation which will help you grow 100x.
Undoubtedly, it is coming up from a leadership coach himself, because the way he's dealing his own organization is a benchmark for the people who are also running their organization. We all have to follow these ethics. It's very, very important to keep your team happy. And that's how a company rises. Like you just told that if you are running a company by yourself, then it's not a company. It's just that you're like literally bounded to your company. Teamwork definitely makes your dream work. So work upon it. So much that
just one more example I'd like to say, power of culture and team. A lot of great businesses with 1,000 crores of turnover, hundreds and lakhs of wealth, personal wealth. During COVID, they did cost cutting. They removed employees. They paid them just 25% salary. But I know a lot of small companies who don't have great wealth, but they took care of the employees. They gave them 80%, 100% salary. Or they said that today we don't have the cash flow, but I'm giving you 50% salary. And the pending is once when we get back strong, we will give it to you. Right. And these companies in the last 3 years have grown 10x. Wow. So it is how you take care of your employees. There's a very common quote. Take care of your employees. Your employees will take care of your customers and your customers will take care of your brand.
Absolutely. Wow, a bang on quote that we've just now received. You all have to follow this. I would also want to know the person who is like so fit, doing so well and handling so many verticals. How do you keep yourself fit and happy and, just keep going in this time when there's a lot of, negativity around? How do you keep up to this?
Sure. I would say there are two very important things. One is the power of discipline. So we have fixed schedules. So Friday evenings, if I'm near Mumbai, Friday evenings are reserved for my daughter. Even if you pay me 10 crore rupees, you won't get me.
You just won my heart by saying this.
Saturdays are family days. If there's no emergency, it is for my parents, for my wife, for my near dear ones, for that. And once a month, we all go on a spiritual or religious trip together. I would credit 90% of my success to my parents and spirituality. Because spirituality is the one which keeps you grounded. It helps you look at the bigger picture. And it always motivates you that you are nothing. You do your results, you do your karma. Whenever destiny will give you fruits, they give you fruits. And that motivates.
Yes.
And second is there's one habit which I have is I write daily. So when you write daily that this year I want this much turnover. This year we want to support 108 girl childs. This year I want to also get a Mercedes car. Balance of materialistic, spiritualistic business. You can have all.
Correct.
When you look at that and also want to go on 2 vacations a year, 3 vacations a year with your family, without mobile phones, without iPads, without laptops. When you do that, you have work-life balance. So if you have discipline, we take time to ensure you don't eat a lot of sugar. You walk daily. Ayurveda helps here because, there's a lot of knowledge. You take Avla, for example, and people who consume Avla regularly, they are less likely to develop heart diseases or cancer. Okay, people who have sleep issues, if they take Brahmi, they are likely to calm down more, focus more, improve their memory and sleep better. So by implementing Ayurveda in life, having discipline, having vision, and that spiritual touch, that family bonding, we are able to live a happy life. I'm okay if I make, 100 crores less in my life. But I want a happy, balanced spiritual life so that we have a 360-degree achievement.
You really won my heart by saying this because it is very important to keep yourself at peace if you want to rise in life. And the way you're leading it, it's absolutely amazing. I'm sure all of you would agree. I am so excited to meet you, sir. And today I would like to know that we here in India, just now that we had this G20 summit, that's a very important question. You as a huge organization doing a lot of good work, where do you see this lot of development happen? Now, where do you see 39 Solutions going with this development?
Our vision is very clear. We have 2 strong goals. One is to empower entrepreneurs because we want to empower India through entrepreneurship.
Right.
A chai wala contributes more to your economy than a manager in an IT company or a software company or an HR company.
Yes.
He provides employment, he hustles, and then if he gets organized, he gives taxes also. He spends in marketing, HR, so they drive economy.
Yes.
So we want to empower India through entrepreneurs, help them scale. And second, we are at the lookout to complete 108. Now, what is this 108? Like we say, the spiritual mala has 108 beats.
Yes.
We want to create 108 beats of entrepreneurs who have reached turnover or net worth of 1,000 crores. So we have got 15. My journey is to complete the 108 in the next 3-4 years.
Wow. We really wish you, and we are so sure that you will achieve whatever targets that you have for yourself because you're making a lot of lives achieve their targets. And we again saying that we are so honored to have a person like him. Now, while we go, we have this very important questions for all those people that are all the entrepreneurs, like the budding ones. Which, one advice of yours as to how they can start their journey so that they have the smooth sailing?
Sure. Always remember the 5 C's. All entrepreneurs who follow my 5C formulas have 99.9% probability of achieving their targets and success. First is clarity. Know who you are, what is your passion, and what is your vision. If you don't have clarity, you are doing business without clarity, then it's not going to go anywhere. Entrepreneurs with immense clarity always succeeds. Second, extremely important, good communication. Communicate well with your family, with your partners, with your vendors, with your customers. So there are no misunderstandings and your marketing happens amazingly. Third, business requires oxygen, which is cash flow. Manage your cash flow. Profit, sales, all is secondary. Incoming paisa, incoming money, outgoing money. Just manage your cash flow and you will never fail. Fourth, core team and culture. Develop leaders because they will completely drive your company in auto mode and grow you 100x. And last, customer delight. Create 100 customer fans and you're a brand. So follow these 5C steps, whether you're a startup, you're a retailer, a manufacturer, and you are 99.9% assured of success.
Now that we've got to know so much from you. This is a very important 5C that we got to hear. Then we also had 3X that when we started. So much that we've learned in this interview, sir. It is a mind-blowing interview that I've had throughout in my journey till now. And I'm so happy once again telling you that we are fortunate we have such people, such trailblazer personalities who are changing the way of life. They are teaching you how to start a business, how to upscale and how to be grounded. That is the foremost thing that I learned from this interview. And spirituality also that you also say that we need to follow in life. Thank you so much for being here on the sets of Newsmakers. And we would wish you all the luck. And we would want you to wish us that we grow like you're growing.
Absolutely. I would like to wish all the viewers, Simranji and the channel, amazing success because you are empowering and inspiring millions of people. So you will get a lot of blessings in your life.
Thank you. It really means a lot. And this is what I wanted for me today on this episode. Thank you, my dear viewers. I just love this episode. And if you also do not forget to write me. My number and our email address is also here. We always wait for your love. And if you think that you too have a story to share, please do not wait. Call us soon. We will have you here on the couch sharing your success stories. And this is Simran signing off with the promise that I will be back soon. Till then, stay spiritual and follow everything which has just been told to you. Have a good life.